everyone, being the most widely spoken language in the world, with about 2 billion speakers, which represents approximately 30% of the world's population, and with one of the easily learning systems. English has become an essential part of the education training that will allow youth to function successfully in the multicultural environment to which we will be increasingly exposed. Knowing English will allow you to have access to data and complete information, know and obtain in advance the last advanced and the most science, advanced and technological texts that are originally created in English. Let's see how English is in the different educational institutions in the world. Let's look at three cities, Milagro, Tuncal, and Guayaquil. Okay, let's see.
English in education is of most important in school, and that is why we come to the Santa Teresita School to find out what education is like and the institution and their experience.
My experience at the Santa Teresita de Jesus Educational Unit has been very different. For example, there are classrooms in which there are very challenging, demanding, and require a lot of time and pedagogy for the children. For example, in a third grade class that demand a lot of physical activities, where in second grade they can have a more organized class. In parallels, like 5, 6, and 7, it's follow calmly and initially it's like speaking to children in Spanish. So little games are played, educational things, and for now we are the initial period.
Education is most powerful weapon you can use to change the world.
In our case, we are a private educational unit. We always have didactic material, always have books, didactic platform that help us in our academic development. But in the case that there are not, in the case of the initial children, I have to look for digital tools or bring printed material. The printed material for the children of first and second grade will always make drawings and basic things. For children from third to seventh grade, if they don't have any, I have to be recursive. I have to use the board or bring a black chart to teach them.
In all institutions, the English language is taught as a subject and as means of communication for students.
The Almirante Ilugo Naval Academy is an institution located in Guayaquil. From its beginning to the present, discipline and innovation have been its legacy. At the same time, this institution also has its main focus the teaching of the English language and promote teaching through an educational based on games and the use of technology to offer a quality education.
Motivation is the anchor for the education. So, how do we motivate students?
Well, the thing is here that I consider very important, the warm-up activities. This is like at the very beginning because in this way you engage the students to get activated. That's the way I motivate them so they feel like they are comfortable to start with the classes. So I think and consider that this is very important. This is one of the very first things we gotta do. A warm-up where we get motivated to get started with the class.
But it's really important for students to speak English all the time.
I ask them to listen actively because I speak English all the time. From the very beginning, I go inside. They gotta say, class, stand up, so everybody stands up. We also try to, what teachers here at a night try to do is try to speak slower. I mean, If there's like something that's not like an instruction, we try to make it slower, as I'm saying, try to be more clear, maybe use more our body expression, our hands. So in this way, we try to avoid Spanish, and we help them like try to understand what we are trying to say.
Technology provides access to a wide range of learning materials, including videos, podcasts, articles, and interactive activity. This variety enriches the learning experience and characters to different learning styles. Hi, today we are going to see different methodologies that teachers use in institution. As we know, the use of technology, students can engage with authentic language materials and native speakers.
Technology, of course, we have to use it in our classrooms. We cannot be behind them. I love using Kahoots. I also like Wordle. Students love it. It's just a very good way of bringing modern styles in our classrooms. I also use videos. Here at Anai, we have something called Reading Progress and also flip activities. Every week or every period, they have to practice their reading at home. And they also have to do videos about a topic that they decide to do and present them in the class. So that's a good way of involving technology in their activities.
Using different methods for teaching English characters to diverse learning styles and skill levels, keeping students engaged and motivated. So now we're going to see, is it important to you?
Here at Anai, we apply different methodologies. One of them is project-based learning, and this is definitely my favorite. It allows us to let the student be the star in the project or the activity, and it also gives us a chance to partner with other subjects. For example, social studies. We're currently doing that in this period, and it's going fantastic. They are putting English in daily life situations and also going back in time and practice vocabulary day.
The use of technology is very useful to be able to acquire a new language, and motivation students is undoubtedly a great help for them to achieve their objective.
At this moment, I am in basic education, Jose Maria Garcia, to learn a little about teaching and learning the English language through teachers.
Teachers have been trained to know their students create conditions for language learning, develop high-quality lessons for language development.
Us as teachers have to look for learning strategies not only for reading or writing vocabulary of the students, but also looking for didactic materials, technological tools for the use of them, and each level or grade that they are assigned.
Our faculty is commitment you likely be responsible for implementing teaching principles at your institution. The English principle for teaching creating a positive learning environment.
To help our students, we must decide didactic resources depending on the level they are at. For example, we have free online services. Those resources or methods serve as strategies to help our students as online materials and thus encourage learning, teaching in English.
English education in Ecuador is encompassed a dynamic interplay of linguistic instruction, motivational engagement, and resourceful adaptation, communicating predominantly in English with students fosters an immersive language learning environment, while the art of motivating becomes pivotal in inspiring students to embrace English influence. Moreover, the absence of educational materials challenge creativity, prompting educators to innovate and personalize teaching methods. And incorporating technology and games into the classroom emerge not only as tool for enhanced learning but also as a means to cater to diverse learning styles and foster interactive engagement. Thus, this role, an English teacher transcends mere language instruction. It embodies adaptively creativity and a profound dedication to empowering students on their language learning journey.